Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, classmates. My topic is all about internationalization in higher education. There are key questions that we need to answer in order to understand what is internationalization. Number one question, what do you mean by internationalization? Number two, how is it being monitored at present? Number three, how can we enhance global fitness of staff and students? And number four, how can we check on our progress? What is internationalization? Internationalization means international, intercultural, or even global. It covers all facets of university or college life. The purpose is to make a contribution to society, to produce global citizenship, global graduates, or even global staff. International, intercultural, or global covers also all forms of diversity. Example, ethnic, religious, socio-economic, national, etc. Also, it covers internationalization at home, study abroad. How is it being monitored? In the national level, example of this is the British Councilship of Global Higher Education. This institution assesses the implementation of the universities and even provide assistance to what are the things that be needed in order to achieve such internationalization. In the institutional level, examples are the QS ranking system, EIE barometer, and Sequent. QS rankings is the rankings of all universities in the world in terms of their implementation. In the program level, example is the Sequent, or what we call the Certificate of Quality Internationalization, which is done through the union of students with their respective partners that can give their certificate of quality internationalization. In the interpersonal or interactional level, example is the ISB, or the International Student Barometer, which guides the National Student Barometer, which guides the students or the global benchmark for the international student experience implemented by the world's best university. Okay, how to foster global fitness? Fostering global fitness done in a transformational learning. And transformational learning was done in a cycle. As you can see, there's unexpected stimulating experiences, and out of this unexpected stimulating experiences will come up into a reflection, and from your reflection of what are the experiences, you can gain new insights out of your reflection, and with that new insights, you can adjust your reactions, thinking, and behavior. Unexpected experiences have what we call the stretch opportunities, like study abroad or exchange of students, diversity community, volunteering or any activities involves volunteering, and work placements. Students and staff must have the spirit of adventure. They must have to move out from their comfort zone in order to stimulate new experiences and learnings. They have to mix and integrate with diverse and others and take advantage of opportunities. Okay, fostering global fitness, integration is the key. Okay, integration of all students is an elemental factor in the expanding concept of internationalization, not only due to immediate student outcomes of comprehensive learning and cultural awareness, but also due to long-term benefits for the individual, the institution, the UK, according to the British Council 2014. Okay, in order to achieve such global fitness, integration of all students. Okay, students must be integrated from different schools, universities to achieve such objective of having the quality, competent, world-class or world-class graduates through integration. Because out of this experience, they will learn the experiences from other students, and also those diverse students can share their abilities, skills towards the other, and in return, they have the mutual benefit out of that activity. So integration is the key. Okay, fostering global fitness must be a guided support through intercultural training. Okay, in order to achieve such positive output of this activity, okay, students and staff must work all together. So institutions must complement, students and staff must complement with each other, provide what they need through the learning environment, and in return, they have to work all together to achieve such goal. So guided support through intercultural training. Okay. So how this monitoring global fitness process, how to monitor the global fitness processes. So it answers the questions, how far are students and staff engaging with opportunities? Okay, in order to assess if the global fitness or if it is in accordance with the objective, like engagement routines, okay, global fitness. Second question must be answered, how interculturally competent are our students and staff? Okay, so in terms of their outcome goals, it must be examined also. Next, how far are organizations providing the opportunities needed in terms of the environment? Is it enough facilities to cover or to provide learning opportunities for the students? Are the institutions provided what they need in order to have a meaningful learning experiences? Okay, assessing one of this can cover the entire picture of this assessment through strategic planning, which is important to capture all facets. So it's important to capture all facets in order to achieve such goal of internationalization. Okay, so monitoring global fitness processes. So monitoring global fitness processes done through series or the stages of internationalization. First, in the pre-internationalization, okay, so campus community, they are culturally homogeneous. They don't have any interactions with other students and staff. So in short, they are just living by their own. They don't have any interactions with others. So going through a compositional internationalization, a culturally diverse students and staff must have, okay, they have only limited intercultural interaction, integration, and personal growth. Okay, in the compositional internationalization, they have limited engagement with each other. Okay, so going through the community internationalization, it requires high levels of intercultural interaction, integration, and personal growth. So culturally diverse university community. Okay, so there's already community internationalization. Okay, going through the competency internationalization, interculturally competent staff and students were expected to be the output or the end or the what we call this. Last one is the competency internationalization, which aim to produce interculturally competent staff and students. Okay. Internationalizing or internationalization of higher education is important, is important to achieve quality graduates and globally competitive because through this activity, okay, students can show their different skills and abilities which they can also share with other students. They can learn from each other through their experiences and also they can learn from the experiences from other students. Okay, having this internationalization will give also an impact to quality of learning because not all universities and colleges have the opportunities to provide world-class quality training. So through this activity or through this engagement of internationalization, okay, students have the opportunity to learn new things that they can share also, that they can share also to the community that he or she belongs and even improve their lives out of the opportunities they gain from this activity of internationalization. This activity also of internationalization, students can showcase, can show to the other, especially their culture, specialized culture that might give, that might inspire others also. The bottom line of this internationalization of higher education is to produce interculturally competent staff and students that can work efficiently in a global setting. Thank you very much for listening.